woman ending up tomorrow, everybody. It's Jamie Thomas here from Hyper HQ. Happy New Year, Happy New Moon. So, we've had a bit of a break to rest, reactivate, revitalise, reconnect. What else? All the re-re's. Just out here enjoying a beautiful cool afternoon, a beautiful hot day this morning. As you saw by my Insta post this morning, we were down at Malu. Just come back from Morrigani, down at Cape Conran there having a surf. Got a bit of sun, it's a bit red, a bit pink. So yeah, anyway, hope everyone is well. It's been a few weeks, few months that I posted a video. As I've said, we are about reaching you viewers via social media, via technology, but that isn't our... we're not going to be pumping out videos all of the time for a few reasons. As I've spoken about in the past, I'd want you to engage in nature more than technology. I'm not saying technology is bad, but overstimulation. If you're like me, I follow a lot of people on social media, on YouTube. Some great content, some great people out there connecting and gardening and hunting and fishing and everything, all the lifestyle stuff that I'm into. So we're still going to put content out, and I'm not even going to commit to a timeline as I did last year. It just doesn't work. So to be authentic and to talk about issues and things when it comes to mind is what I'm actually going to be about. I want to be realistic here. We're caught up in everything, and that pressure to pump out content all the time. There's some great people that do it, don't get me wrong. There's some amazing YouTube people out there pumping out content once a week, twice a week, fortnightly even, good on them. So yes, wanted to talk about this time of year. Hope you're all rested, relaxed in these ever-changing times. Hopefully that they're getting a little bit more settled, a little bit more balanced for you as we work through pandemics and changed conditions and lifestyles. We have been, as I said, catching up with a lot of family, doing a heap of work here on the property, getting ready for resetting to after a bit of a recharge of an amazing solstice, amazing new calendar year, new year on the 1st of January, Chinese New Year today. I guess what I want to talk about a little bit about today is what we're going to be planning this year, but also about that concept of connection to what is a year. A lot of ancient cultures obviously have based their years on the 365-day sun cycle, which is what the Gregorian calendar is based on. Although in saying that, their new year is what they call January the 1st, is their new year, which is what the majority of the population go by. Obviously the Chinese New Year, which is today, they go on the Lunar New Year. Ancient cultures, their New Years were sometimes in the winter solstice. Their New Year started with the coming of the light as we started to head towards the summer solstice, and then going back down to the winter equinox. And what else is there? Other people have done. All sorts of cultures around the world have concepts of what a year is. I personally are leaning into the financial year, which is almost, the financial year is almost aligned with my connection to the new year, which is, the winter solstice, the next day being New Year's Day, how we get 6 seconds of daylight every day after that. So it's almost aligned with the financial year. But anyway, it's a funny concept. Again, it plays into the narrative of Waiapa, is how we connect to the concept of year, and how each culture, people individually connect to it differently. But guess what? It's the same thing. Time is a construct. Time is what we get, whether it's daylight, darkness, 24 hours a day, whatever you want to call it. It is, it's important, but it's not important, but it's important. I think that'll be on my memorial headstone when I pass. That all these things are important, but they're not really important in the scheme of things, but they're important because that's how we connect to them. We started the reactivation of Sharing Waiapa yesterday, today and tomorrow with an amazing group of people running 3 1-hour workshops at their workplaces. Today we had the same people come back, but to deliver a bit more different content, but new people, but still talking to that conversation amazing thunder happening in the background if you can hear it. Rain's starting to fall. Absolute gratitude. We've just planted more veggies, putting in a bigger veggie patch down the back with plants and fruits and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, anyway, digress because of the thunder, but we're getting back into running online content. We have been working tirelessly over the last 2 months to get our property ready for visitors. So, if you're interested in an on-site workshop, we're going to be running workshops. We'll be running whole day events. We'll be running overnight events, weekend events. Obviously, the accredited training, that's what we're calling it now. It's not the diploma. The accredited training will be delivered here on site. So if you are keen on wanting to do the diploma face-to-face, we'll be delivering it here on Croratungalang, Gunakurnai land, up in Far East Gippsland, on this beautiful, magnificent country. Yes, that is a banana tree from Queensland, but we're in a microclimate here, so we can grow bananas. So yeah, we've been flat out putting infrastructure together, cooking facilities, toilet and shower facilities, camping facilities for people to come and camp. If they don't want to camp in a tent on our property here, 35 acres, you can stay in town. Some beautiful accommodation in town there, which is about 8 minutes away from where we live. We are on the banks of the Snow River. Beautiful fishing and swimming hole just up the road here. Only about a 15-minute walk. So yeah, that's what we're up to. That's what we're planning today, manifesting on that new moon. It's a concept that astrologers and people that are into astronomy talk about, manifesting on a new moon, that energy, that power of intention, the waxing up of that beautiful new moon to that full moon where we release what's not serving us. So being in tune with that cycle. Yep, we're definitely into the start of the last month of what we calendrically call summer. But we've had a bit of a mixed bag up here. I don't know what the weather's been like in your area, but unusually wet season this year in Far East Gippsland. We did have a beautiful sunny day this morning, but some beautiful rain right now. We've had lots of big floods. So leaning into the seasonal change for this year, I'm not going to say forever. I don't know. I don't predict those things. It's like, you look at the Bureau of Meteorology. Oh, this is a comedy show this morning. First video back for a while, and I can't even speak properly. The Bureau of Meteorology. I'm not going to edit this. Anyway, the bomb. If you've stuck around long enough to listen to me waffle on, thank you. So I look at that 7-day, 10-day forecast, and they just never get it right. They never get it right. And occasionally I won't. It's pretty harsh. Okay, let's say 40% of the time I get it right. Anyway, predictions, I'm just going to let is what it is. Is it, being exacerbated, global warming being accelerated by humans? Potentially, maybe, yes, I'm sure. But, again, it's about leaning into that, doing what you can do, changing the way you have a carbon footprint. So I'm glad that you're actually here. If you're still stuck out, even though I'm, talking a bit of kuni here. Kuni is the proverbial back-end conversation. Beautiful storm, wow. Great to actually be able to film it. So leaning into this new year, we've got a lot of projects going. We've put in a lot of applications, getting Waiapa out there into the education system, growth. We're going to be looking at growth of the prison system, getting Waiapa into the prison system. Everywhere, Waiapa is starting to become, connected to all walks of life, from all ages, from primary school, preschool, right through to, aged care facilities, prison facilities, community groups, well-being, individual retreats, everything. So if you're thinking about, or you thought about, becoming a practitioner, I guarantee you there is the opportunity to share Waiapa, not just from a financial perspective. Waiapa gives you financial freedom to become your own independent business person, where you choose your hours, the clientele, where you want to work, all that sort of stuff. There's some beautiful opportunities to be financially stable. We always say it's not about the money. Live the lifestyle that you want without judgment, be able to support other organisations through, financially supporting the great work that they do, so they can have resources to save the trees, animals, oceans, everything. But really, it's about sharing connection. I had someone say to me the other day, oh, I don't need it. I don't need Waiapa. I'm already, growing my own veggies. I'm already doing this, this, and this, and this. I said, that's amazing. That's great. And you probably don't need it. How do you go about sharing and encouraging other people to start your journey? And they said, oh, what do you mean? I said, well, Waiapa gives you that conversation, that starting point, that template to be able to share what it means to be connected. Not just on an individual space, but on a family, community, state, national, global space. It gives you the opportunity to have a conversation. What do you do? I'm a Waiapa practitioner. What does that mean? It means I'm connected to the planet. I help people, encourage people without judgment, without saying, oh, but you have this and you have that and I do this and you don't do this. Don't do that. That's bullshit. Do you encourage and influence? You'll get far greater change. But if you are doing it yourself and you're happy just doing it yourself and you don't want to encourage and influence other people, beautiful. Beautiful. That's great. Amazing. Stick to that path. Stick to that journey of being that steward, that custodian that your ancestors were, that your descendants were. So I just wanted to post this video today, energetically, obviously, on a new moon, but more importantly because I wanted to get back into this space and have this yarn. Not many people watch this channel. I'm okay with that. If this conversation enriches, makes someone laugh because I can't get my words out, I've made your day. That's great. That's really great. I'm happy for that. So, keep being deadly, everybody. Waiapa.com, WAYAPA is our website. If you want to know more about what we do, if you want to get us into your workplace virtually or from a practitioner point of view, we've got a practitioners hub where we've got practitioners around Australia. We've got 2 overseas now. So if you're an overseas watcher and you want to become a practitioner and encourage your country to become connected in an ancient way from the ancestors of that land, jump in, become a practitioner, become a part of our Waiapa family, our Waiapa global community. This is the intention setting. This is the resonance that I want to have, is healing self, healing each other, supporting each other, healing the planet, healing the earth, our fellow species, that balance again that we can all achieve through that inner work. So I'm just going to say Yarabi Wubuduk, that is farewell, goodbye, until next time. It's been lovely catching up with yous, and I'll see you on the next video. I'm not sure when it'll be, but it will be. So talk to you soon, you mob.